Hey guys, this is Kannagi and welcome to my channel. As you would have already guessed, I'm standing at the St. Mary's University here in Halifax, Nova Scotia, Canada. And today I'll be reaching out to the students who just landed few days back. So they'll be sharing their experience of travel and any advice they want to tell you. So keep watching.
I'm Grish Khurana. I'm from New Delhi. I'm a student at St. Mary's University in the MCDA program. So my batch was supposed to be September 2020, but because of the COVID scenario, because most of the people did not get their visas on time, the university has to push the batch to January. And even though it was in January and the classes were started, but still we were not able to get our visas on time. And that's where when I get my visa in Feb, and I arrived in March, like after getting my visa after 1 month. So yeah, the things are a bit critical, but it's good.
Hey everyone, my name is Fabian and I'm from Bangalore, Karnataka in India. Landed here in Canada on March 3rd and I've come here to do my Masters in Computing and Data Analytics.
My name is Mit Patel. I am from Anand, Gujarat. I landed here on 19th March and I stayed in Marriott for 3 days and then I stayed in Hampton for 11 days.
Talking about my travel restrictions, so basically there are a few prerequisites that you need to have before traveling to Canada. The first one is you should have a COVID negative test that should be done like 72 hours before your flight. And one more thing is you should have a travel support letter from your university. So if you have these things, your travel will be a much smoother, I'll say. Plus the quarantine, you have to book your hotels prior coming here. It can be done through websites or by calling the numbers that's provided by the Canadian government. So the flight was quite smooth. It was not less crowded, I'll say. There were a lot of people, but the flight attendants managed it well. The landing was fine and there were cab service waiting from the hotel side. So since most of the hotels here are like the expensive ones that selected for the quarantine, so they have good services. They picked up from the airport, they dropped us at the place. The check-in was quite nice. We had stayed there for 3 days. If you are a vegetarian person, the food is a bit difficult for you to accommodate, but for non-vegetarians you can manage it well. And once you are in Toronto, you have to get your negative COVID test done at the airport and you receive your report in 3 days. And once you have your report as negative, you are good to fly to your next destination. And your next destination, it doesn't matter if it's like the report has come in 3 days or it came prior. You can leave the hotel if you want, but most of the people prefer to stay there since you are supposed to complete 14 days total as quarantine. So yeah, the travel was fine and you have to just stay inside in Toronto hotel.
So my travel experience was really good. It was my first time traveling on air and so it was a great experience. The only challenge I faced was booking an appointment for quarantine. So when I had to book an appointment, it was completely over the telephone and it took about 8 to 12 hours in order to wait for an appointment. But it went well. After that, the process was entirely very smooth. I took 2 flights, one from Bangalore to Delhi and the other one was from Delhi to Toronto. And the flight was really good, especially the international flight. And we had the middle seats vacant, so you could always put all of your stuff there and it was very comfortable. And once you reach Toronto as well, the process was quite very simple because you need not worry about the long queues because you have to register everything online well in advance so that you can book all your COVID test appointments well in advance. And coming back to the hotel experience, the food was really good. They used to provide really good food all 3 times and you need not worry about cooking on your own. And don't believe the $2,000 tag because it's way lesser than that. So the experience was overall very great.
I started my journey on 18th March from Ahmedabad to Delhi, and the second flight is connecting from Delhi to Toronto, and I stayed in Marriott Hotel. And on the first day I got confused on the food because they have listed all the Canadian food and basically I am pure vegetarian. And our ticket was connecting from Toronto to Halifax and we board on I think 21st March and we stayed in Hampton Hotel for another 11 days. We opted out for food and my brother is here, so he gave me some food and that was the best part. and it will help us to reduce the cost because we didn't order the food from the hotel. So it is best to get food from outside if you are in quarantine.
For all the students who are planning to study in Canada, just don't think about pandemic. Apply for universities. Sooner or later, those things will improve, and you can just continue to study like normally. Maybe it's 1 or 2 semesters you have to do it online, but eventually the government will be taking some of the other decision and will be able to travel. And the ones who is already planning to travel or have the admissions ready with them, just book your tickets as soon as possible. Get away with your visa things and all. Travel safe, and keep looking for the changes in the rules and whatever new guidelines are coming in the Canadian website.
But my advice would be to plan everything in advance, especially during the times of pandemic. Make sure you have everything well in advance. And the other advice I want to give is do not book your flight tickets well in advance because rules keeps changing here in Canada every week. So make sure what is the current rule applicable and then book your flights. And also the other thing I wanted to tell you is, especially for the MCDA program, come prepared. Like if you don't have a software background, make sure you have all of the language prerequisites before coming here, and it's going to help you in the long run.
If you want to save money in quarantine, then I would suggest that you should opt out your meal, and breakfast is compulsory in the hotel, so you cannot opt out, but meal you can opt out, and you can buy the food from Uber Eats, and there are few other online application is there, so you can use them, so it would be cheaper for you. So I'll suggest use that option rather than opting the food in the hotel.